Hollywood loves the drama when it comes to birth. But how accurate are these scenes really? As a midwife, I've seen it all. And today I'm going to take these iconic birth scenes and rate them between best and who approved this nonsense. Let's start with knocked up.
Okay, I want the epidural. Okay, give me the epidural.
Give her the epidural, okay? Give it to her now.
Okay, Allison, we're past the point of an epidural, okay? The cervix is fully dilated.
No, seriously, I want an epidural. I know there's time.
We can't give you the epidural.
Take the time. I'll make sure it doesn't come out. I'll stop pushing.
We have time. Just do it, please.
It is actually very true what this fake doctor has been saying, that there's a certain point after which you can no longer get an epidural. It's normally by 8 centimeters that it becomes really difficult to put it up. Not because anybody is nasty, but purely because you are so close to having your baby, or you are possibly already transitioning, that you might start pushing and you won't really be able to sit still for long enough that they can put up the epidural. And if you start pushing when you are sitting down and this baby wants to come out, there's no room for the baby to push.
I feel everything! Oh my God, it's happening!
Okay, maybe we can take it down just a little. I think you're going to scare the other pregnant women.
Are you kidding me?
Okay.
Are you kidding me?
That is a little bit more realistic. You do get people like that. Usually it won't be the nursing staff. It might be a partner that feels a little bit embarrassed by a lot of noise, and they might try and shush a mom. Her reaction is actually quite spot on. No woman in that moment when she's pushing a baby out is going to hold back at all. There's literally no filters left. So best would be to keep quiet.
Oh no!
No, there's no way that visitors would just be able to walk into a delivery room and see what's going on.
1, 2, 3. You pass the shoulders. One more big push. Good.
Okay, so 2 things here. The counting down for pushing. Yes, a lot of people do it. It's really outdated. It's actually encouraged, and evidence supports this, that women push as their bodies direct them and when they feel like pushing. And then the second thing, like once the shoulders are out, there's no more like another push. The head is like many pushes to get the baby's head out. That's the biggest part of the baby. Once the shoulders are out, the rest of the body kind of just slides out. If I can have, okay, I've got a tiny little baby here. So if this baby is now coming through here, and you can see at this point, let me get her here, if the shoulders are out, there's like no more pushing. The mom can literally almost stop pushing and we can just pull the baby out. So yeah, that's not entirely accurate, but I'm nitpicking now. So I'm going to give a 5 out of 10. Number 2, what to expect when you're expecting. And there are 3 moms having their babies here, so we're just going to clump them all together and give the overall movie a rating. Let's watch the first one.
You're at 8 centimeters.
Good. 2 more I can push.
9 centimeters.
Great.
Hey, what is that in inches?
You're at 10 centimeters, but the baby's not coming. We need to prepare for a C-section.
No, I have a birth plan.
Yeah,
I want to push. I want to push.
I know, Wendy, but the baby's heart rate is falling. We need to move now. It's going to be okay.
But I typed it. It's typed. The birth plan. It's ready to go. I'm ready to push. I want to push. Please, I want to push. Please.
My heart really breaks for her in this movie. It's such a cool movie, but I know she's got her heart set so much on having a vaginal or natural birth. And this is a moment that is so true for many, many moms. Having the birth plan, preparing, having gone to hypnobirthing classes or trying a water birth at home. And to have this outcome can be devastating for many moms. So that is very accurate. It can happen. Nothing in birth is guaranteed. I actually have a video about birth trauma, and you can watch it right here, and where I talk about not having your expectations during childbirth met. And this is one of them. Expecting to have the most beautiful natural birth and ending up with a C-section. But let's see what happens next.
So, Jules, you've been doing well. Let's take a look, all right? Okay.
Let's do this. Push. Here we go. Let's do it.
Say I can.
Her position, she's sitting right up. And it's difficult to see from the screenshot here if she is sitting on the edge of the bed with the bed like moved away all the way. Because if she's sitting on the bed with her bum completely on the bed, this isn't possible. You cannot push a baby out because the opening's blocked. So if she is doing this, the beds, like many labor beds, actually have a little U shape where you can put your legs on the side, but the bottom is kind of where your legs or your bum can like hang, and it opens up the pelvis and you can push. So if that is the case, then okay. If that is not the case, then no, she's not going to get the baby out that way.
Practice these.
Wow, that's one baby out.
Okay, I waited for that scene. I knew that was going to happen, and it always amuses me. Obviously, no sneeze is going to get a baby out, so I'm not even going to say anything more. Okay, his face is very real. I've seen that face before. And also, the amount of talking that the Cameron Diaz character is doing during contractions is also not quite accurate. No one talks that much while they are pushing. You can't do both at the same time.
All right. Okay, give me one more gentle push. All right. You're gonna get the shoulders out. And push. That's good. That's good.
That pig is wearing flippers.
Left.
I love morphine.
She's having a C-section at the moment, and she's mentioning morphine. So yes, you can get morphine and pethidine during early labor and then after a C-section for pain relief. The problem is that it makes the mom and the baby sleepy. It's an opioid, so it's a sedative, and it can cause respiratory issues in the baby when they are born if it's given too late or too close to the baby coming out, because it crosses the placenta to the baby. The only time that you would give it in a C-section is once the baby is already born. So the cord has to be cut or clamped and cut before they can give it. And if in the rest of that scene there's no crying baby, it's just this serene music and she seems really high, which if they haven't delivered the baby yet is incorrect. But if the baby has been born, then absolutely she might be high on morphine and, you know, just letting go of all the stress and anxiety that she clearly experienced. Overall, I'd give this a score of 6 out of 10. Next up, Bridget Jones having a baby.
Breathe out the pain.
Oh, good.
Hey.
I was wondering how many fathers we get. Full house. Bingo. Bridget, how do you want to do this? Epidural?
No, you can do this. Positive mental attitude is stronger than any drug. Okay, just think away the pain.
Okay, I wasn't planning on pausing here, but he annoys the crap out of me with that. That is actually very realistic. There are people who do that, who would undermine the mother's decision or her birth plan or her needs purely based on something that they want. And there are many partners out there that it's maybe tradition, maybe it is a cultural belief that a woman is only truly a woman if she gives birth vaginally, and it's not true, but they impose their beliefs and perceptions around that on the woman, and in this moment it is very, very inappropriate. If I feel like I just want to slap him.
Bollocks to that. No, I want everything. Gas, air, injections, morphine.
Bridget, remember your yoga.
Yoga!
Oh, I couldn't agree with you more.
Okay, so just here, she could have done an internal examination while she's on all fours. It's not impossible. It's very much possible, but many women might not like it. So that's why she might be turning around to do this internal examination.
Gently. Just a little rummage. Right, ready? Rummaging now.
Ow!
Yes, oh, good, good. You're at 8 centimetres already. That's excellent. That means you can't have any drugs at all.
What?
Yes, we're too far gone. Well done. Oh, another contraction.
I love this. It is so realistic, but they build in the humor. This doctor is just epic. So again, no drugs, no pethidine, no epidural because she's already 8 centimeters. So she's going to have to do it the natural way. And the reaction of the men in the back, yep. The only thing that I would add here is normally if we do something like that, we would cover her legs and do it under a blanket. You don't need to see what you're doing. Use your hands to feel and to protect her privacy. So that's literally the only thing that would bother me here.
Okay, just think away the pain.
Oh!
Just think away the pain.
Get out, both of you! Oh, where are you going?
Yep. Violence. Yes, it can get violent. Not always on purpose. You know, women, they don't always think they're primal. So they don't think about what they are doing. And if you're going to be stupid, you might expect a punch or two. I've definitely seen women punching their partners during labor. I'm not saying it's great to see that, but it definitely can happen. And also how she changes her mind, like get out, and then like, no, rather just come back. Oh, I love this. Not the pain obviously for her, but the reality of childbirth. You know, the whole scene build up is not about how long it takes. It's about, you know, her choosing between these men. But this is very real. There are women, many women, who act exactly like this during birth. This is often a way for them to calm themselves down or just have an outlet for the pain. It's like a coping mechanism that they will just scream like this throughout the entire contractions, or they might scream words or phrases. That's very, very normal. And you know, this is something that might prompt people to be embarrassed or tell her to shut up, because I mean, having 3 or 4 or more of these women in a labor and delivery unit, you can imagine it gets quite noisy. But this is her way of coping.
You can do this. You can. We can do it together. Just think what life's thrown at you already.
Okay, violence again. I've never seen someone bite their partner. I'm not saying it's impossible, but you can immediately see when he starts to support her how it changes her coping mechanisms as well. She became violent before when she didn't get the support that she needed and she was basically being told what to do. And now that she gets the support that she needs, that is focused on her, she's immediately calming down. Okay, and then she starts biting. But she's much calmer, and you can see she trusts him a lot more.
I think you better go and have that seen to. I'll handle it from here. Think the pain away. You're pushing an entire human being out of your vagina. I'd like to see them thinking it away.
I had to leave that last bit in. It is so true. So I would actually give that like a good 8 out of 10. I think it was very accurate. I think Renee Zellweger is doing an amazing acting job to make it look so real. But yeah, I'm very inclined to actually give it like a 9 out of 10 as well. But I'm quite happy with the 8 out of 10 here.